Well, this is the long overdue video. So a while back I posted a video, you may have seen it, and in it I asked you to subscribe, like a 5-second reminder at most. Guess how well that worked. So we're here now, and for this special occasion I asked you all for questions so we can do a Q&A. And you guys really delivered. Of course, knowing my audience, a lot of them were just, haha, funny, irony, goblin, ha, which would get real repetitive if I tried to answer them all, so I picked out a few questions which are at least somewhat unique for this one. If you gave me a legit question and I didn't answer it, it's either because I don't know how to answer it, or more likely than not, I'm just incredibly lazy. Alright, enough with the intro, let's just get to the questions. Inspiration for starting YouTube? I think the most obvious reason is attention. I mean, that's why everyone starts YouTube, let's be real. But the more direct reason is I wanted to be a Geometry Dash channel. No, I'm not joking. I thought I could upload Geometry Dash gameplay and get big off it just because I was somewhat good at the game. Obviously that wasn't going to go anywhere, but I still sort of hung on to that dream for 3 months or so. But one day I offhandedly uploaded a meme to the channel. It was so atrocious, I don't even want to name it. But it got 10 times as many views as my other videos at the time, which isn't really that much, but it's still like substantial, right? 10 views to 100. And so I began doing both GD and meme videos at the same time before eventually dropping GD entirely in November 2017, I believe. At that same time period, I was getting introduced to surreal memes. I thought they're like the most hilarious shit ever. Like I watched a ton of Bagel Boy and timotainment back in the day, and I wanted to be just like them. So I uploaded my first one, Egg, in late 2017, and only after starting surreal memes did I really sort of make an actual name for myself instead of being yet another small meme channel with no unique personality. So I guess you can say Bagel Boy and timotainment were sort of the inspirations for starting my YouTube career as we know it today. Opinion of Goblin becoming a Vinesauce meme? Well, I certainly did not expect him to notice it, but I'm happy he doesn't seem to hate it at least. I do find it interesting how, because of him, everyone associates Goblin with Bugsnax now. Like, wherever you see a Goblin reference, someone's also going to reference Bugsnax. Which is interesting because I, the creator of the video, have still never played Bugsnax or even know much about it. Maybe I should play it, I don't know. What was the inspiration for Goblin? Well, you're asking the wrong person because I didn't come up with the idea. The original was an image and it was created by Welcome to My Meme page on Twitter. I simply recreated it in video format because I thought it was funny, and it fit with the surreal meme theme I was going for with my channel at the time. What do you think of the fact that people like Fred the Time Lord make videos based on Goblin? I don't care, go ahead as long as your video is different enough from mine. When will you 1v1 timotainment in chess? Well, you see, the last time I played chess was when I was in elementary school, where I would lose to literal toddlers. Like, they'd be sitting there, half conscious, drooling all over their Mario and Luigi chess set, and they'd still somehow manage to beat me. So I think this is a great idea. On the off chance that Tim sees this, hit me up, we'll work something out. Is it true that you are streaming on twitch.tv/Fireblaze Live and we should follow you there so we don't miss any upcoming streams? And also we make sure to not forget to turn notifications on? You basically went through the entire spiel for me. I guess I can add on a few extra things though. I mainly do Mario 64 speedruns. The gameplay footage I'm using right now is from one of those streams. Also, you probably noticed by now, but the quality of the stream is like 480p. That's because my internet is that of a third world country. I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best, okay? I also throw in some variety streams as well. I try to stream every weekend, so consider stopping by when I'm live. I guess that's all I can really say. Alex already said most of it for me. Fireblaze Denmark or Fireblaze Bolivia? Who is better? The answer can only be determined by a fight to the death. Can you be in Dreams SMP? Please, 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 please? Oh yeah, I sure do. I really look forward to getting boatloads of literal children to stand me and draw me with my guts hanging out. Or maybe even as a chair. Funny Minecraft man, please hit me up. Do you have friends? Now, I could just go the, no, I have no friends, ha ha ha, hashtag relatable route, but I'm not going to. I have friends. How are you so funny? I'm not. How do I be funny? Learn from example, I guess. Which software do you use to create? Premiere Pro and After Effects for video editing, Photoshop for image editing, and Audacity for audio editing. Do you have some tips to improve workflow inside of After Effects? Yes, actually. First tip is to download this extension called FX Console by Video Copilot. It makes finding effects and shit much faster than using After Effects built-in shitty menu. Second tip, I guess this is less of an After Effects tip and more just editing in general, is to actually use After Effects as little as possible. I remember I used to edit exclusively in After Effects, and while that gave me more control over the visuals, it was way slower to do even the most simple things. Plus, organizing the project got super out of hand, especially as the projects got bigger. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I had to learn the hard way that After Effects is not built for fast editing. Lately, I've found myself working in Premiere Pro way more, only reserving After Effects for heavily edited parts. It has made me much faster at producing a product without losing too much quality. I don't have any more tips actually because I'm a pretty slow editor myself, so if any better editors have tips, let me know in the comments, I guess. How much effort are you going to spend editing this Q&A video? Not sure. I'll leave that for future me to answer. Literally none at all. I've been sitting on this video for months now, and I need to just get it out, by any means. I've stooped down to the point where I'm essentially making a gameplay commentary, just so I don't need to think about what to make for the visuals as much. Oh god. What is your favorite color? Blue. Where do you think your channel might be in the future? Probably dead in the water, I don't know. I keep my expectations low so I don't get let down. Genuine question. Will you stay in your comfort zone with surreal memes such as Goblin, and if not, what will you head towards? I'm not really afraid to admit that I lost interest in the surreal memes genre a long time ago. Making Infinite Goblin the last true surreal meme on my channel was honestly the least fun I've ever had making a video. It honestly felt like a chore to edit. I wasn't doing it because I found the concept entertaining myself. I was doing it just because I knew it would get views. It was the sequel to a video that already had a lot of views at the time, even before Vinesauce gave it a push. And guess what? I was right, it did, but I wasn't happy about it. After that, I just couldn't bring myself to edit another surreal meme. Because I knew a majority of my audience at the time only came for that, it kind of scared me away from uploading on this channel for a long time. But the fact that you guys received my latest video so well legitimately gives me hope that I can move on to bigger and better things. I don't know exactly what that is just yet, but I think my latest video is a good place to start. Content that features me more prominently, I guess. What are your thoughts on the YT algorithm? Well, it's certainly getting better for shorter form content. I've seen a lot of clip channels, just clips in general, popping up. And that's good. You know, short videos are good. After all, that's how I got to 5K in the first place. PC specs reveal? What? Why the troll face? Anyway, I have an Intel Core i7 with 8 GB of RAM. I have no idea how good or bad that is, but it's a laptop, so it's probably bad. What will you do on 9/10/21? I'm gonna stream myself watching the 9 + 10 = 21 Vine on loop for 3 hours straight. Follow me on Twitch so you don't miss it. Why are Arabic memes so funny? Oh, you mean like these ones? They're not. If a farmer has a mixture of pigs and chickens and every chicken has 2 legs while every pig has... Okay, this is just... Do your own math homework, alright? What is the value of sine... One of these again, really? I'm not gonna do your math homework for you. 2 trains, train A and... That's my final answer. What kind of games did you play as a kid? A lot of Nintendo. Kirby in particular was the shit back in the day. When will the madness end? As long as I'm here, the madness will never end. How much money did you donate to Sean for him to draw Fireblaze Rule 34? You already know, the magic number, 30,000 USD, haha funny. Can I be in a Fireblaze video? No. What do you think is the best thing you've ever uploaded to YouTube or Twitch, and also what is the worst? Though it is heavily rushed and has its flaws, I think the best video I've ever made is the latest one, Goblin Was Stolen, because it represents me way better than any of my other videos could. For Twitch, I'd say the best stream I've ever done was either the Geometry Dash one or the Portal 2 stream I've done actually quite recently. Those are like the only 2 streams where I thought to myself, okay, I can make great highlight videos out of these. And I did. I made 2 highlight videos for the GD stream actually. You can see them on my live channel. As for the Portal 2 stream, I've actually considered releasing a highlight of it on this channel. Let me know in the comments if you want that. As for the worst thing I've ever made, I honestly think it's the 1K sub special Q&A, which is why it's gone. It's never gonna see the light of day again. First things first, I took myself way too seriously. What's with this intro? It's like So Guys We Did It levels of terrible. 2, it aged horribly. 3, I was afraid to open up about shit, which, you know, is the point of a Q&A. And possibly the worst part of it was I used a text-to-speech to read out the questions instead of my actual voice like I'm doing right now, which like completely removed any sort of ounce of sarcasm that can be conveyed through a voice. It just made the entire thing sound infinitely more boring. Maybe I'll look at this Q&A the same way in the future, I don't know. If this video disappears for seemingly no reason, you know why. Where did the name Fireblaze come from? Well, this one was already answered in the 1K sub special, but as I stated before, it's gone, you're never gonna see it again. So I'll just answer it again. So back when I was like 8 years old, I think, I needed a username for Scratch, which is like this programming website / social media website for kids. I thought fire was cool, so I named myself Fireblaze. That's literally my thought process. It was that simple. I discovered pretty early on I'm bad at naming things, so I just stuck with this name ever since. Can you make more Fireblaze GD videos? Okay, that's the only good joke that came out of that 1K sub special video. I made an entirely new channel called Fireblaze GD, where I upload only the highest quality gameplay clips. To answer your question, if enough people want it, sure, I guess I'll revive the channel. What is the opposite of Fireblaze them? Water freeze them. Where were you on the night of October 15th, 2014? No comment. Will you ever visit Fireblaze Avenue in Arkansas? It is a real location, so yes, I might go there in the distant future. Will you recreate Fireblaze Gaming Station in esports? Why would I need to recreate it when it's also a real location? Editor's note. Turns out it was removed from Google Maps while I was making this, so I may actually have to recreate it after all. Did you do it? Fireblaze, we know you did it. Again, no comment. Your most and least favorite memes of all time. I'm not even going to say my favorite at the moment because knowing how memes are now, it's going to age horribly no matter what I say. But I can say my least favorite memes though are like some of the mainstream shit from like 2020 to early 2021. Like the ones that were hard pushed by the YouTube algorithm. Like those ones that you literally couldn't escape on any social media website. Any ounce of humor that they may have had were completely eviscerated once they got milked to death, and for that reason I couldn't and I still can't enjoy them. Opinion on L Smosh? I think it's better than English Smosh, to be honest. I'm a wholehearted L Smosh stan. What did you eat for breakfast? A singular banana. I'm not joking. What are your favorite gaming genres? I like platformers, 2D and 3D. 3D Mario games like 64 and Odyssey are particular favorites of mine. I also like Celeste. I've speedrun it before, but I'm not very good at it. I also played a shit ton of Mario Maker back in the day, like the first one on the Wii U. I know no one has the Wii U. I also like story-based games, but lately I haven't really had time to get invested in one. So I got 2 separate questions asking me to become a VTuber, and I'm actually glad you asked because I've been preparing a VTuber model for the longest time, and I'm actually ready to show you guys. Consider this a big reveal of sorts. So here it is. We got a sort of catgirl thing going on. Are you ever going to make a stream where you read quality fanfics? Trademarked. Sure, if enough people want it. Do you play an instrument? I play the piano. Do you have depression? No, actually. I know it's so common nowadays to sort of self-diagnose yourself with depression, but I genuinely don't think I have any problems like that. Of course, some days I feel stressed and down. Everyone does. But it's never really led to those thoughts, you know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on this document? If you open this text file, it's actually the entire history of the Surreal Memes Wikia. Still baffles me that the Surreal Memes Wikia is like an actual thing. Like, they take a genre that can be summed up in one sentence as random equals funny, and they just scrutinize it like it's a school subject or something. Like, I saw they have an article on one of Bagel Boy's videos, right? Where they sum it up like it's SparkNotes or some shit. And 2 different articles on me for some reason, one of which is somehow even more out of date than the other. It's such a mess, man. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. What is your opinion on the current blooming of Uruguay's ice cream cone industry? Very, very promising. Do you prefer Mecha Tech or Mumbai Tech? I mean, you can check the official Fireblaze Arabia channel. It clearly endorses Mecha Tech, alright. Don't ask questions, you can easily find the answer to yourself. What's the worst profile picture you've had on Discord that you can remember? Oh jeez, I think I legit can't even show it on YouTube without risking an age restriction, but as of this recording, my profile picture is a man shitting, so make of that what you will. What does YouTube statistics say about viewers who are actually subscribed? Actually, a large percentage of viewers are subscribed, but still, subscribe anyway. It won't help you out much. I know most people only watch videos from the recommended now, but it does help inflate my numbers and in turn my ego. And we all need yet another YouTuber with a gigantic ego. Still haven't convinced you? Maybe flashing the same subscribe green screen over and over again will change your mind. What did you want to be when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a kung fu master. I think I made it to like red belt or something before I realized I'm not really the type of guy to have a lot of physical prowess. I mean, there's a reason why I'm on the internet all day, so I stopped. What will you do when you reach 1 million subscribers? I don't know, do an actual face reveal. Will there be no more Mario on March 21st, 2021? It's actually the 31st. On that date, Mario will cease to exist. Tell us a funny story about your personal life. Smiley face. I don't know if this counts as personal life, but it's from before I had an online presence and no one else really knows about this, so I guess it counts. Even before I got regular access to the internet, which permanently altered my personality for the worse, I did and still do have a soft spot for Smash Bros. I think Brawl was the most recent one that came out at the time, and my sister and I loved that shit. We just played it every day. So when I found a community of Smash players on the internet, I was starstruck. I would spend hours just browsing all the pages they had. And my dumbass kid self thought, hey, I want to be at the top of this community. So guess what I did? I made a sock puppet account, and I kid you not, I included the word troll in its name. Man, I wasn't even trying to be subtle. I tried to intentionally break rules so my main account could report them and be all goody two-shoes and shit, so I'd look good to the mods. Obviously they saw right through that and they called me out for it, so I made a super dramatic "I'm leaving forever" post and left. I did this all when my age is still single digits, man. I guess you can say I've been doing a little trolling since I was young. When the fuck will you end this already? Right now.